skinny ass bitch. Let's roll!
2, 3, 4, hit it!
All right, guys, listen.
Let's share something about ourselves.
Are you ready?
You are live. You are live in the mix.
Coming to you live from the heart of Arlington, Texas. It's SmackTalk Show on the official radio network.
And it goes a little something like this. Tag team back again. Check it to record. Let's begin. Party on.
Well, it is Tuesday night. It's a little after 9 p.m. And I'm late. I'm sorry. Scott, Steph, Kim, all out tonight. So, again, I'm here sort of by myself. I have in studio with me guest host for the night, Chris Evans, again, from last week. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I should have just stayed silent and quiet just to make it look like you were talking to yourself.
Yeah, thanks.
That would have been great.
Chris, can you talk? Chris, say something.
Hello.
I'd have been just sitting here. So you had the show this weekend, Sunday night?
We did.
How did that go?
It was a great turnout. I mean, it was everybody did really well, and it was a really great turnout considering it was Sunday night.
Gotcha.
You know, it's hard. It's hard for people to come out on Sunday night. So.
Did you get a huge standing ovation or just an applause?
I got an applause.
Tomatoes thrown at you? Or?
No,
oh, okay,
no. We checked those people.
Oh,
no.
Hey, no tomatoes through the door, man.
Couple strange hugs, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that how it works in that industry?
Kinda, you know. You just gotta hope they're connected to somebody. Yeah, it was a really good time though. Everybody did really well, and you know, it was good crowd and everything. They were really into it, and it's kind of your fault.
What's that mean?
Well, I think we would have sold more tickets if I wasn't promoting the show and then you told us about your medical history right after. I think that cost us about at least 57 tickets.
Dang, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Always the next one.
So, for like a showcase like that, is it a lot of family and friends, or is it just a lot of random people?
I mean, there's family and friends there. I mean, you go to, you know, promoting and everything because you want people to come out and, you know, have a good time and everything. So, you know, but I mean, anybody who wants to come laugh, pretty much.
Gotcha. So I was thinking if it's all the family and friends of all the performers, then there's really no hecklers, right?
Oh, no, there's hecklers.
Oh, still?
Yeah. And then you try to figure out which family member that was and whoever's performing.
Hey, your mom's out there, man. She needs to knock that shit off.
Yeah, it's probably my mom.
Yeah, I wondered that the other day. I was thinking about that. I wonder if there's any hecklers if it's all family and friends.
There's alcohol. Of course there's going to be hecklers.
Okay. So hecklers are not just people that walk in the door. No. They basically turn into hecklers when they're there.
I mean, that 2-drink minimum, that's just the minimal. I mean, that's just what you need to get in the door.
Gotcha.
After that, it's just fair game.
Okay. So, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I didn't get any hecklers, so it was
you did well.
Yeah, you know, I'm my worst critic, so I'm listening back to the tape, and I'm just like, I quit. I'm never doing this again. But I mean, it was a great show, and had a good time.
So, do they give you guys audio of the show?
Yeah, one of the comedians actually videotaped it for everybody, and you know, gave it to us to promote. You know, listen back. You know, whatever we want to do with it.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm still interested. I just want you to know that. I'm scared.
Open arms.
But I'm interested. I'm not sure if I'm funny yet. We had a vote. We put everybody's name on the poll on the website or whatever, and people went out and voted for who they thought was the funniest, and Steph won. But I think she cheated.
Is this videoed? This podcast, is it videoed? Is that what they went by? Are they going by looks?
Yeah, no.
That sounds a little rigged.
Well, here's what she did, I do believe. I had investigators look into this. But
cheaters.
Yeah. It would only allow each person to vote once. I think it was maybe just once period, not like once a day or anything like that.
Okay.
Whoa. What I think she did is goes out to...
Yes, Nick, I will.
So what I think she did
don't tell my wife.
Gotcha. What I think she did is she went to people at her job and she would say, "Hey, can I borrow your phone?" or whatever. And she would vote for herself.
I was like, "That's promotion, Nick." And then you added the phone bit, and I'm like, "No, that's stealing."
No, she wouldn't go out and say, "Hey, vote for me." She would like, "Hey, can I borrow your phone?" And that's cheating.
Well, there's only one way to find out the clear, undisputed champion, and that's just to get y'all all to come out and.
Oh no!
What, you don't think she would?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. I can't see her doing that.
Oh.
Hey, between me and you, she's not funny.
How far?
Oh, I talked to the microphone.
Yeah, how far is her job from here?
Probably about 10 minutes away.
Oh, yeah. She's on her way.
I'm like,
Yeah. Listen here.
Asshole.
Okay.
Yeah.
She thinks she's funny. She's not very funny. The funniest. I thought that was maybe her.
She's calling me.
Whose face is that on your phone?
Louis C.K.
Oh, okay.
We
That
covered
scared
that last
me,
week,
man.
yeah.
I thought maybe it was the guy from what's the bad? No, hang on. He was a drug dealer. He was actually a school teacher. He became a drug dealer. Do you know this?
Oh, the Breaking Bad?
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Love that show. That's who that face sort of looked like when I look. When I look
Yeah,
down
I
at
can
it.
see that. Very, very creepy.
Yeah, people say that I look like the black version of that guy.
Do you make as much money as him? I mean,
No, that would be cool though. I mean, I don't want to sell
It's-
drugs.
Oh,
but
it's definitely a skill that everybody should at least look at.
Yeah.
Look into.
I think I'd be good at it.
You're afraid to do stand up, but you're not afraid of breaking the law.
No, I break the law all the time.
Yeah, you're fine.
Speed limit said on the way here 65. I was doing 70.
Look at you, you rebel.
I'm just saying. I don't drive very fast anyway. I'm too old to be driving fast. I think. I don't know.
Is that what the last cop told you?
Wow. Hey, dude, you're too old to be driving fast.
Was he holding his taser whenever he was telling you this?
He was trying to get me back up off the ground, probably.
Aw. Finish him.
I can imagine being tased. You ever been tased before?
Not willingly.
Oh.
Yeah.
There was a guy that I used to work in a nightclub, and there was a guy that used to come in, and he used to always get the bouncers had tasers or whatever. One of them did at least. He used to always try to get them to tase him. And he would do it on his like junk or whatever. It was really weird. But he did.
And this is for what?
Just for the hell of it.
Just for I miss my dad sort of
He,
thing?
you think he's got dad issues again?
Yeah, like that same girl you said, talked about last week. So,
Yeah, he liked to be tased. And so he would, hey, tase me. And I was like, God, are you kidding me?
You know how you were talking about genres of porn? That's another one that's going to take off. So
Tasing porn?
why not? Really? You could be that surprised if you happen to click on that.
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
probably would.
Yeah.
They got that choking or whatever. That's almost the same thing, right before you have an orgasm, someone tase you.
Oh.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
I guess
You're thinking about it, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it sounds like an in the moment type of thing.
Wow.
When you're handcuffed and she's got a handkerchief covering your mouth. I mean, really, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
You really thought that one through, I'm afraid.
I got a birthday coming up.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, I got this plan.
Yeah. If I had 3 wishes.
That's messed up, man.
How far are we into this? Like 14 minutes?
17.
Yeah.
We're already nuts. Man.
Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Maybe this is like a really bad sequel, like Paul Blart 2 or Speed 2 or something.
Is that the new one coming out? Part 2? Paul?
Unfortunately.
You think it's going to be bad?
It has to be.
Was the first one bad?
I thought so. I mean, a mall security guard? Like,
that's funny. Especially on what are those things called?
the Segways?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Well, yeah, when you walking into the mall and seeing it, but then when you're like forced to sit for like an hour and 45 minutes, it's no.
It sounds funny.
Well, yeah, when you're friends with Sandler, it sounds really funny all the way to the bank.
Right.
So, no.
So he produced that movie?
Oh, I'm sure his name's on it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forget what the name of his production company is. Happy Gilmore?
Happy Madison. He
Yeah.
combined the first two. I know way too much about stupid stuff.
Happy Gilmore and what was the other movie?
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. Wow. He's so creative.
And it would be a debate if he's been, funny ever since then. So
Gotcha.
that depends on who you're talking to.
I was thinking about changing the name of this show
Okay.
to something more creative.
Like the Steph show.
No. No, she's not funny.
I bet after tonight that's going to be in consideration.
Yeah, probably.
You name the show after me, and she's
I was thinking take two things, like my first name and my last name.
oh, whoa, easy now.
The Nick Jones Show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
You let me know how that goes.
I'm probably gonna hear about it.
Yeah, she's buying a taser right now.
Yeah, she does work at a major retailer.
See, there.
I wonder if they sell those there.
It wouldn't surprise me. They should.
Yeah, probably.
They should. Right next to the
Steph,
toys.
if you're listening, please don't do that in my sleep. God. I have a heart condition already.
Oh, look at him. Already naming his medical history.
I just don't want to get hit with a taser.
Do you have those plastered on the wall like the rules of the roller coaster? Don't get on if you have a heart condition if you're pregnant.
Yes.
Don't tase.
So speaking of roller coasters, are you a big Six Flags person?
I was. I was.
You got older?
Yeah. They redid the Texas Giant, and it still makes me hurt. I mean, I walk out limping. Before I could ride it 9 or 10 times, and I'm walking funny after it. So
there was a joke there, but I'm going to stay away from it.
Why?
Never mind.
I'm practicing my setups.
Yeah.
We're gonna do stand up.
Thanks, man. You had me right there, and I didn't want to go there.
Why?
It's the whole.
I left my self esteem in the trunk.
It's the whole accident that happened over there on the Texas. I was like, oh man, I need to stay away from that one.
I did a show the day that happened. That was my
really?
House of Blues show. And the guy that was hosting it goes, "Okay, guys, we're about 5 minutes away from the show. Quick note, no jokes about Tavon Martin and the lady that just died on Six Flags."
Wow.
And I was like, oh, it's my whole set. I had to rewrite it right then and there.
Dang. Steph's a big Six Flags person. We have a membership, so we can go anytime. So she likes to ride everything. Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Hey, you want to go?" And it'll be just me, her. "You want to go out there and ride some rides?" I'm like, "Not really." I feel like I worked out there for, I think it was 11 or 12 seasons. I did it. I've done it all. Well, there's a new one. This one that goes around. I'm like, oh God, are you kidding me?
You sounded like a professional baseball player just then. You're like, "I put in my 12 seasons. I've done it. I'm ready to move on."
So I'll go out there every once in a while, and somehow I'll get talked into riding something. I don't like going out there with an odd number of people or an even number of people, because then I have to ride everything.
Because you don't trust the rest of the people in your group?
Well, everybody will be like, "Hey, you got to ride, or I can't ride by myself. I got to ride with somebody else." I'm like, oh God, okay.
I could care less. Well,
everybody didn't have a season pass, so I feel guilty. I'm
well,
like,
look at you shouting your status out there.
You spent your money. What status?
Oh, you're like, well, I got a membership and all that.
Oh, it's
walking around like a 900 credit score here.
You can get a membership at Six Flags. Hey, you guys aren't going to owe me for this.
Look at this promotion.
I'm looking out the window at Six Flags going, "You're going to owe me for this." You can get a membership for I think ours is like $15 a person.
Wow.
Well, you pay monthly, so I mean over time it adds up. But still, it's Six Flags, Wet n Wall, or Hurricane Harbor. That showed my age.
Wow, I know, right?
It is Six Flags. You get parking at both places or whatever, so it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, or I could just pay my $9 in Netflix and sit on my ass and watch Gilmore Girls. So
you need to get out more, man.
Well, take me on one of your season pass rides.
No, you don't want to go if you're not on a big ride. I feel that I'm so old that I'm like, hey, I'm done turning upside down and backwards and sideways.
Poor Steph. Is she finding this out for the first time? You hear that? He's too old for.
I get you.
See, there we go.
Setting me up again.
I'm trying.
There we go. That was her.
That was her? Oh.
What is this one? Hang on a second.
We don't need no stinking budget.
I like that one.
That was good.
So if we ever go to a concert, we can play that one.
That should be your opening line, just you reciting that for your stand-up.
Badges. We don't need no stinking badges. Do you know what movie that's from, by the way? No. Google.
I don't. Man, I'm disappointed in myself.
You think you know? I'm going to say The Three Amigos.
Is it Three? I love that movie. I think I would know that one. I didn't. Is it Blazing Saddles?
Blazing Saddles. Oh, maybe.
You're talking about instant classics like Three Amigos and Blazing Saddles after we got through talking about Paul Blart.
Speaking of Blazing Saddle, what is his name? Jeff, if you're listening, you need to have... do you know the guy that does the home mortgage commercials? Bless your heart.
Yeah,
Bob
yeah.
Lavelle. That's his name. And then there's the other guy that was in Blazing Saddles that he lives around